Hello everyone, and welcome to my experiment where I will be testing and reviewing 200 mobile games, each for 1 hour. Today, we reach the 15th game, Wuthering Waves. Although this game has received much praise, is it really worth all the attention? In this video, I will share my impressions and experiences from the first hour with this intriguing world. Will Wuthering Waves captivate me, or just leave me raising an eyebrow? Join me, and let's find out together. I have seen that this game has been highly praised, but my experience with it has been somewhat different. I felt very strange. Everything seems to be done quite well, but there are many odd things I encountered while playing this game. Perhaps these strange things won't seem strange to others. I emphasize that this is my experience with this game, from which my opinion is formed. When you join the game, you're greeted with a choice between two characters, a male and a female. And here's bad news for players who like to have more character options. One account means one character, no extra slots to try another character. You'll have to create a new account. Why did I need to do that, you ask? I'll talk about it a bit later, but I was curious to check something, but more on that later. So, I chose the male character. There are no customization options. The player is what they are, and you'll have to accept it. I didn't like this aspect, as it would be nice to have at least minimal appearance customization options. Let's go into the game. The intro action starts in some mystical place, and the action is really weird because I have no idea what's going on, which makes everything even weirder. Maybe it's a minor detail. Finally, you fall into the water from somewhere. You emerge and look around, the world flips upside down, and you pass out again, probably from the consequences of such a fall, though you looked pretty good when you surfaced from the water. A strange action jump.
Looks like drowning. Strange. No visible signs of trauma. Breathing seems...
I don't know how, but you wake up on the shore being awakened by two charming girls.
You're awake. Let me see. Let me see. Thank goodness you're awake, or I'll have to try my last-ditch move. Emergency skills for junior patrollers. Lesson 1, CPR. Never did it on any living person, though. Tricia. Sorry. You just woke up, and here I am, chatting up a storm. Are you all right? Do you feel any discomfort?
One of the girls bombards you with questions that you answer in chat by choosing responses. After selecting an answer, your character has no voice acting, which is quite strange. Why animate and voice other characters so well if your character is so neglected? It would have made more sense to animate and voice your responses, or it would have been more logical to have the other characters ask questions in chat, and then your answers in chat would also make more sense. As far as I understand, these girls are your guides in the game world. But here comes another strange feeling. Do you know that feeling when you're the one who's always late, and everyone's waiting for you? If not, you'll get to experience it here. After the Q&A session, you're introduced to the movement and combat system. A strange thing, as somehow the girls ran ahead, and no one attacked them, but as you go and follow the quest, you meet monsters. You need to climb hills. I would prefer if, since they play the role of guides, they wouldn't leave you alone. The game would be more engaging. Now it feels like you're constantly chasing them, even though you don't see them walking away. After the fight, you're praised, even though they weren't in the battle. Like that uncle who teaches a lot but never participates in the action. Then, after walking a bit more, there's that weird conversation again, where they talk, and you press answers, choosing from the given options. Then you meet the third character, and that character is a woman. I start to feel like I've landed on a planet of women. Of course, I don't mind, but it's quite strange. Maybe it's just my imagination. After another strange chat session, where again they ask you questions, and you tap on the screen to answer, and the only thing your hero can do is shake his head. Well, at least it's a small change. Before a fight, you're introduced to resonators, your personal team with which you can fight, but only one resonator can fight at a time. So much for the team. Yes, it's either you or the resonator. You can't fight together. After defeating a boss, something strange happens again, and there's more confusion in the story. After the fight, you're introduced to echoes, the temporary forms and powers of defeated monsters that can be activated. That is, you can temporarily transform into a defeated monster and use its attacks. The feeling of a world of women only strengthens when who appears, a princess hologram, who invites you to a festival, and cryptically hints at a mysterious guest she personally wants to meet. As you pass through the city gates, a mysterious girl in a tree appears again, giving the impression of a villain. You enter the city, and all I see around are girls, children, girls. Entering the palace, a girl accompanies me and tells me to wait, and surprise, the princess's bodyguard arrives. Yes, it's true. I asked my wife to check my hypothesis and download the game. I want to check if choosing a female character would lead to a male-dominated world. Meanwhile, I continue exploring the city, following the quest, and at the same time searching to see if there really are only women here. Eventually, I manage to find a character, a scientist, who is a man, and later, I find more. Then the illusion of a women's world is shattered, and just as my wife downloads and joins the game, we both rush to check what the world looks like with a female character, whether everything will be the opposite of the male character or not. In the end, no, the world is the same. My wife is disappointed as she expected something else. Returning to the game, at first, those video segments didn't annoy me, but later they gave me the feeling that they kept interrupting and artificially slowing down the exploration of the game. With them, an hour passed quite quickly, too quickly, and I didn't accomplish anything meaningful. Too much talking, too little action. That's the impression I got. The combat system is quite interesting, but it takes time to get used to it, as it's quite impressively done and not overloaded with visual effects. The echoes system is interesting, but the resonators system didn't appeal to me at all. I don't understand this system. If resonators are your own team, consisting of you and two resonators, why can't they fight together and help you? Because they are just somewhere out there, waiting for you to switch to them and fight. The same can be said about the guide system in the game. They are somewhere out there, but when you walk, they are not around, and when you stop to talk to someone, they appear, and after the conversation, they disappear again. I find this just weird. Why waste so much time on creating a storyline that doesn't engage at all? It feels like you're not alone because you have guides, but at the same time, you're alone because you only see the assistants in video segments, but as you move through the world, they are nowhere to be seen, although the game has potential. This experience put me off and didn't draw me in enough to want to continue it. The previous games I tried, such as Ni no Kuni or Tales Noir, drew me into the storyline more. Still, I think there are many undiscovered things left, so let's take a look at what kind of game Wuthering Waves is and what it offers. Wuthering Waves is an action-adventure RPG, role-playing game, developed and published by the studio Kuro Game. This game stands out for its open-world design, dynamic combat system, and rich story, reminiscent of genre classics such as Genshin Impact or Honkai Impact 3RD. The game presents players with a dystopian world to explore, battling enemies and solving various quests. Key features: open world. The game offers players the freedom to explore a vast and visually stunning world. The environment is meticulously detailed, with various biomes, each with its specific atmosphere and challenges. Combat system. Wuthering Waves uses a dynamic combat system that emphasizes quick reactions, character ability combinations, and strategic thinking. The game features various characters, each with their unique abilities and combat styles, and players can freely switch characters during combat to adapt their tactics to the enemy. Story and missions. The game offers a deep and intriguing plot, where players are drawn into a world after a cataclysmic event. The story explores themes of human nature, the impact of technology, and survival challenges. Besides the main storyline missions, the game also has numerous side quests and challenges that allow for deeper immersion into the world. Character collection and development. Like many other games of this genre, Wuthering Waves gives players the opportunity to collect and develop various characters. Each character has their strengths, abilities, and backstory, which can be unveiled throughout the game. Co-op and social elements. Although the game is mainly focused on single-player experience, it also has social features that allow players to interact and collaborate, solving complex challenges or exploring the world together. Audio-visual experience. Wuthering Waves boasts high-quality graphics, a detailed world, and impressive visual effects. The music and sound design also contribute to the atmosphere, adding more depth and emotional impact to the game. Overall, Wuthering Waves is an ambitious project that may appeal to both open-world explorers and those who enjoy dynamic and tactical battles. The game's world and story promise deep immersion in a unique atmosphere that invites exploration and discovery. So, is it worth spending time in the world of Wuthering Waves? My first hour with this game was definitely not what I expected. Although the game has its strong points, such as a beautiful visual world and an intriguing combat system, some design decisions seemed unusual and distanced me from the gaming experience. The limited character selection, oddly presented dialogues, and sometimes incomprehensible story progression all contributed to the feeling that the game sometimes feels more like a confusing journey than a coherent story. Still, though my experience wasn't perfect, I'm sure this game can find its audience among players who enjoy delving into detailed worlds and experimenting with characters and combat systems. Perhaps you'll discover what I couldn't in this first hour. For now, this was another stop in my journey through the world of mobile games. Maybe by taking a slight detour, we'll find a true gem among these 200 games. I invite you to stay with me as my adventures continue. Until next time.
When did it show up? It wasn't here when we just got here. But I didn't sense a hint of a tacit field's presence. So it appeared while we weren't looking. Or maybe the etheric sea can tell the center of the tacit field. Isn't that Baija? Baija! Baija! We're too far away. Perhaps she can't hear us. We agreed to meet up around here, and she said she was off to Baija wouldn't take such risks without careful consideration. Freshly formed tacit fields go through a dormant period. The faster a tacit field forms, the longer its dormant period lasts. For now, this tacit field should be safe. True. Who could have set the bait then? Some tacit discords can parrot human speech and behavior. Right. The glider can't carry us beyond the tacit field's range. Besides, now it's time to use a glider module. Rover, let me help you activate it. We're in a dormant tacit field, right? Why did you come here by yourself? Baija, you know we... Huh?
You are all right, it seems.
Yeah, he was super energetic. Handled a super big TD. Way more spirited than me. I've been keeping an eye on his condition through the stream. Baija is just concerned about your condition. She must think we shouldn't be letting you move around that much, since you've just regained consciousness.
This isn't the place for talking. Let's go.
No hesitation.
Rover is with me, and that strange Tacit Discord is here too.
It's the Tacit Discord's ability. Be careful.
Disperse. Keep it together. Moment of break. Strike from the shadows. Last chance. Sounds come forth. The hour is upon us. Disperse.
Yang Yang! Rover! Are you alright? Are you hurt? Oh, thank goodness! We could see that darn barrier, but couldn't lay a finger on it. I'm fine too. I've never seen such a formidable Tacit Discord before. but Rover was able to completely defeat it. Aw, come on, stop being modest. So you didn't even go all out earlier? I saw how you took down that fella with both of my eyes. You made a couple kicks, and that thing vanished into thin air. That's strange. This place isn't known to be so dangerous. Anyway, come check this out. Oh, this is an echo. Wow, an echo of the elite class. Someone got lucky today. My apologies. We got a little carried away. Does reverberation or echo ring a bell to you, Rover? Everything in our world is made up of frequencies, and every sound generates a reverberation. Those echoes are the lingering reverberations of tacit discords after they disintegrate. We can absorb them into the databanks in our Pangu terminals. Oh, by Pangu terminal, she means the gourd-shaped device every resonator has, developed by researchers in Huanglong. But you see, it's not always we get to find these. Also, there's a limit to what your gourd can absorb. Absorption is only possible when your databank's level is equal to or higher than the tacit discord's level. The terminal can then convert its reverberation into an echo for use in battle. My terminal issued a warning when it detected that tacit discord earlier. It should at least be in Rover. Would you mind checking your databank? No need for that. Rover, why don't you just try absorbing it with your terminal? Oh, so it doesn't work. No worries. You can start with smaller ones before tackling this guy here. There should be some sweet baby roche rooms around here. Let's go check those out, shall we?
We'll need to report the unusual phenomena here to the city. Let's make our exit.
Hungry. I'm starving. What kind of power is that? Rover, you've been playing the fool all along? I've never seen a resonance ability quite like this. You got any other tricks up your sleeve? Like eating a whole tacit discord? Grilling echoes alive? Could it be related to your lost memories? Can you recall anything now? Rover, are you feeling all right? Could it be the side effect of fighting that tacit discord? Baizhi, can we take Rover to do a checkup at Huashu Academy's resonance? Baizhi?
Absorbing echoes with the human body is not entirely unprecedented.
With the human body. I remember Comprehensive Mirror for Historians mentioned this in the Huanglong section's opening. A celestial being descended, commanding the Tiankun's boundless power. Assuming mortal form, they condensed the primordial essence, creating Pangu. Cleaving heaven and earth apart, they aligned the celestial and terrestrial.
Their radiance encompassed the four corners. Thus began the illustrious annals of Huanglong. As if I may say, Rover, you seem quite mysterious too.
Whether it's true or not, that story happened a long time ago. Could it be that Rover's like the great, 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 great granddaddy of us all?
Let's not jump to conclusions with Rover.
Wait! The signal's back!
This is a holographic message to
My fellow soldiers and citizens, I apologize for any inconvenience caused. I am Jin Shi, the magistrate of Jinzhou. As the moon-chasing festival approaches, our city welcomes visitors from around the world. The festivities are... Jinzhou has always been a crucial defense against the tacit discord outbreaks, safeguarding Huanglong. We have a heavy responsibility on our shoulders with no room for retreat or failure. It is the dedication of our warriors, along with the diligence of our... Despite the challenges of tacit discords, with that in mind, I have a favor to ask. Among our many visitors, there is one visitor that holds utmost importance to me, the city of Jinzhou, and the entirety of Huanglong. We have awaited your arrival for a long time. Given the circumstances, you may be feeling bewildered at this time. You should have noticed some strange happenings related to you. If you plan to stay in Jinzhou for some time, I would be more than delighted to personally meet you in the city hall. While I cannot guarantee to provide all the answers you need, I will do my best to assist you and provide. This is only my personal request. You can decide your course of action in... Therefore, I request the people and soldiers of Jinzhou to assist this esteemed visitor when the opportunity arises.
Why do I get this feeling?
This person our magistrate was talking about?
as Rover. Now you're talking a little like Baizhi, Rover.
Hey, that ain't the point, okay?
What are your plans now, Rover? I remember you had a flashback of yourself looking into its eyes when you saw the statue of our sentinel. We can't confirm its authenticity. Whether you're the visitor our magistrate mentioned or not, you are surely important to Jinzhou, and you will be our important...
Friend! We've already entrusted our lives to each other. I've never seen so many TDs packed together. And that elite one was so scary. Well, anyway, once we're back in Jinzhou, I'll treat you that famous specialty from Pam...
It would be best for your well-being to have a thorough physical examination once we arrive in Jinzhou. While there don't seem to be any immediate side effects following the absorption of that echo, we can...
I'm gonna get you one you can absorb. I never go back on my promise. Your hero Chisha's on the hunt.
Break.
Can you reenact what you did before?
Maybe you can only absorb the... Or does it have to be a certain type? Or maybe we should give your terminal a whirl. Yay! It worked! I've never seen a... Quite like you. Your terminal's got a different look. But the functions are pretty much the same.
I sense your weakness. One with the sounds. The hour is upon us. One with the sounds. Cherish every gain. Strike from the shadows. One with the sounds.
Rover? There you are. My dearest. Seed of fate.
Alrighty, what should we do now? Shall we go grab a bite?
I am to return to the anomalies.
Then I'll go submit our report and prepare the documentation needed for Rover's audit.
Then I guess I'll take Rover. Being new to Ginger Hospital.
Then
Leave it to...
I'll send the branch of... Come visit the academy. Yes, of course.
You guys, what's the holdup? We've got loads of fun in Jinzhou. We can go watch lion dances, hero plays.
Chissa, ally of justice at your service. Are you the one in need of a hero?
The end has come. One with the sounds.
Here we are. Jinzhou. Exactly. Long story short, the smaller one. Data is shared, but just place your...
I have the arrangements in place. Rover, you can come visit the magistrate at any time. Shuzia, do you mind bringing Rover over to the city hall?
magistrate's expecting. Go see for yourself. Everyone's been talking about it. Every guess is important.
Ew. First time seeing such.
I was surprised too. Most of the people here. There is a small chance she's not in the or with her unless.
Yep. So this is the. I agree. Sure, it.
Have you thought of something you mean? I can't really keep.
Same here. Then that's exactly what.
We're on the right track. What do you think, Rover? Are you in a hurry to recover your memories? In that case, how about meeting with we're not allowed to be wait.
That's right.
You mean I'm not the VIP the magistrate's expecting? Go see for yourself.
Please, follow me. Kindly have a seat. Lady Sanhua will be...
Pleased to make your acquaintance. I apologize for the delay. My name is Sanhua, the bodyguard of Madam Magistrate. I regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate is currently away. Prior to her departure, she instructed me to bring you these tokens and a welcome gift. Madam Magistrate advised you to explore what I apologize for the inconvenience. But please rest assured, she will be here to meet you in 3 days' time. When it comes to these tokens, it is never Madam Magistrate deeply we value your presence. Because she will Madam Magistrate wanted to assure you that I'll be sure to convey your kindness to Madam Magistrate. Yes, Madam Magistrate does hope to have yours. Sorry. I cannot disclose. Pardon my inability, not knowing exactly when you'd arrive. Since Madam Magistrate is currently away, I cannot make the final confirmation on her behalf, but you are truly exceptional. Regarding that, my eyes can see the frequencies of all living beings. Or rather, those frequencies are the only thing I can see. You share the same frequency with Madam Magistrate. You look undistorted and authentic in your original form. In my eyes, you appear the way you are. They all look different. May I have your terminal for a moment? I need your terminal for access pass authorization. In the meantime, I will configure the latest utility modules for you. Madam Magistrate thought you might need it. The utility module on your terminal has been upgraded to the latest iteration. Now, all the utilities, including sensor, levitator, and grapple, should be fully. You are now granted unlimited access to all regions in Jinzhou. I have sent your terminal ID to every border pass and residence beacon. You will only need to display your terminal ID or activate a beacon with your terminal. You are free to visit any part of Jinzhou. Yes, including the City Hall. You have full access to it. Also, may I ask, have you decided your place of rest? If not, Madam Magistrate has arranged a I will lead you to your room if you need. Understood. Anything I can help? Anything I can help you with, Rover? With pleasure. What do you wish? The Midnight Rain. Additionally, with pleasure. Jinzhou is not the most populated. Jinzhou, I can't say. With pleasure. What do you wish? Anything I can help you with, Rover? Of course. Please feel free to ask me anything. I'm afraid not. If I had anything I can help you with, Rover? With pleasure. What do you wish to know? I suggest examine their... With pleasure. Of course. With pleasure. Anything I can help you with, Rover? Of course. Please... Our magic nowadays, of course. She is also... The ways, though, this... Of course. It depends on... Please pardon me. This is all I can say at the moment. Of course. Anything I can help you with, Rover?
Rover, it took you so long. What? So Madam Magistrate's not...
Tricia, the increasing
Plus?
I'm afraid.
Well, we've reported... I mean, this is what...
There's been... Unite. Do you have any plans, Rover? Rover.
So? What?
So Tricia and I...
When it comes to candies, no one knows them better than the kids of Jinzhou. Oh, right. But... don't have candy like, but I've got this. It's really good. You can have one. Madam Magistrate said we should be nice to... There's still some distance.
I just...
See? Just open the utility. The grapple, and there you go. If you want to be a hero like the Jinjo Speedster, you gotta master the grapple. Come on, give it a shot, Rover. Wait a sec, someone's looking for me. Yeah? What? Duty calls. Sorry, Rover, Yang Yang. I've got to head off for my shift. If you need me, just shout my name. And I, the Jinjo Speedster, will be there. Well, you only need us anyway.
Sure, Rover. She hasn't replied to my message. She's probably busy in her lab. Over there must be Miss... Anyway, let's...
What? You need something?
Mr. Mortifi.
I see.
Not at all.
Baja should be...
Thank you, sir. This is Mortifi, a renowned figure in the Department of Safety. He was born in the...
Here you are. Any discoveries during your trip to...
What do you think?
I have a hypothesis about the sugar pearl, but I need to verify it first. Data is always the first... Indeed. One moment, please.
Give me the items to be tested. Anything else you need me to know, you can let me know now. I don't see anything special with... No. I'm from the new...
I remember...
So,
The sugar...
Miss Baja...
I do...
Seconded.
It will take...
Shall we wait here at the academy?
Sure you can. I have the equipment ready. Now let's begin, if you're ready. Can you try to manifest the Crownless's frequency without using your terminal? The Crown... But how did you manage to do that? It's as though there's another mechanism within your body capable of absorbing frequency energy. Your test results don't indicate any trauma. As for your ability, to put it simply, it seems there is another dimension or a creature hiding inside your body. A universe. That's a poetic and intriguing. It seems we need a... Please hold your terminal. Is the Academy's simulated training ground. Don't worry, Yang Yang and I will assist you. Please fight the simulated tacit discords like you normally would.
Sounds come forth. One with the sounds.
As Yotan had previously detected, your bodily functions are in good condition, and you seem entirely unaffected by the Crownless's energy. Now, we will temporarily boost your resonance ability for further testing.
Break. The hour is upon us. No hesitation. One with the sound.
Not the slightest fluctuation in your frequency energy. So it was not your resonance ability either. I suppose we'll do another round to fully test your potential.
One with the sounds. Disperse. The end has come.
We have gathered all the data we need. The test is ending soon. Rover, you can find the exit straight up ahead.
Rover, can you hear me? Hello?
The comm line is dead. Something's wrong. Gotta be cautious. Now, where is the exit? Huh. I'm back to the same spot again. And this... moon. What is happening? Are those tacit discords?
Rover! Rover! Thank goodness! You're awake, Baiji. What happened just now? The connection was suddenly cut off.
Rover, do you still remember what you saw? Can you give us some more details? A giant tacit discord with a scythe. It doesn't sound like the Crownless. Might be. This is the first time we've run into anything like the Sonorosphere. We built this Our goal was your arrival. Remnant energy. I suspect such an I'm afraid I'll also in terms of but if you feel anything unusual, please come find me.